Welcome to So Pretty Kitty. This is my vlog where I talk about all the things I love about sewing. I have snuck into the kitchen to record this vlog today because I've missed you guys. It's the summer holidays and they have gone on and I've had a lovely time, but you just know the last 2 weeks of the summer holidays the kids are fed up with each other, they're arguing, they're shouting, they are getting bored, there's no routine. It's about time they went back to school and I got back to doing some of my lovely sewing because there's been a bit few and far between the opportunities. Though I do love spending time with them, obviously. But yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of me time now and again. I'm sure all the mums out there will understand. So today's video, I wanted to run through a couple of things that I've bought recently. Fabricland were having a 15% off sale. So I have picked up a few fabrics for autumn winter makes, which is making me excited. And I've also had some fantastic news. We're going to have not one, but 2 new babies in the family come the end of the year and beginning of next year. So baby sewing, that's on my mind for the moment, and I've bought a couple of things for that. So if that's what you're interested in, stick around. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. My subscriber list is creeping up and I'm ever so glad you've all joined me today. So let's start off with the fabric. Oh, by the way, this is a kilo wrap dress that I'm wearing today. I've literally just finished it. I keep looking that way because my son is in there on watching the TV, and he hasn't noticed what I'm doing, so fingers crossed we don't get interrupted. But this is the kilo wrap dress by Named Clothing and I literally just finished it, and I will talk about this in my makes video at the end of the month, but suffice to say I love this dress, and the minute it came off the sewing machine I put it on, which is always a good sign. So first things first, the Fabricland sale. I went with the intention of buying bits and pieces for autumn makes, and I found in amongst, you have to be a bit clever in Fabricland. Sometimes some of their stuff is not really to my taste, and then you'll pick up an absolute gem and it's a bargain. So this is just a black and white knit fabric, jersey fabric, and it's not too sheer, and I have just recently made the Wendy Ward, can't remember the name of the dress, I'll put the name down here, jersey dress pattern, and I love that dress. I've been wearing it to work all the time and I really want one in this black and white stretch knit. So as a top tip, if you're looking for fabrics and you're not really sure when it comes to knits, I always look for the elastane or the lycra or the sort of stretchy component, and this had 5%, so it's got a really good recovery to it. Sometimes you can pick up cotton jerseys and they don't have any elastane in them and they just bag, and that's the last thing you want. No baggy bums for me. So that was that one. And I asked for 2 meters and it was nearly the end of the bolt, so I think I ended up getting nearly 2.5 meters, so I got plenty there. So the next thing I picked up was, and I was in 2 minds about this one because I kept looking at it. They had 2 colourways, sort of a grey and cream and the navy and cream, and I went for the navy in the end, so I'll show you. It's a really soft knit fabric with this lovely cheese plant leaf, I suppose you would call that, or ferns maybe, all over it. And I wasn't sure whether or not it was a bit busy, but actually I think it's going to look really lovely as a toaster sweater, or maybe the Astoria. My memory's gone blank today. I have got the Astoria pattern all printed out and ready to go, and I haven't made one yet. So I was thinking for workwear, this might look really nice with a pair of navy trousers, or even I could make a cardigan out of it. But yeah, all these fabrics were in the region of about £5 a metre, I think. But I'll do a bit of research and pop the details in that drop down box underneath so you can find them if you want to online. Fabricland do online sales, so go and check them out. So there's that one. These are all washed and ready to go because I've gotten really good at slinging everything in the washing machine when I get home from shopping so that it's all ready when inspiration hits and you want to make. You don't have to wait around. And then the last thing I picked up was another knit fabric, which is what they call a winter knit, the same as the fern fabric. It's kind of soft, almost like jumper material. It doesn't have a loop back or anything though, it's just sort of a knit. And this is a navy blue and white polka dot. So it's actually quite fluid, this one, and I don't know, maybe a cardigan, maybe a dress, make quite a nice wrap dress for the winter. It'd be lovely and warm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got 2 meters of all of these ones. Did I? Or maybe I got 1.5 of this because I was thinking more sweatshirt. But for 15% off, yeah, came out with enough fabric to make at least 2 sweatshirts and a dress for about £20. I think it was maybe £22, so that's pretty good going. Other things that I've purchased, so pattern wise, I have purchased the Sew Over It Dandelion Dungaree pattern, and I will try and pop a picture of it into the screen, or I'll cut away so you can see that pattern. Sew Over It were having a 50% off their PDF pattern sale, and with the knowledge that I've got 2 small people coming into the family soon, I just thought, oh, that's going to be so cute. And I've got my Prim Popper pliers, so I'm all set to make lots of these little cute dungarees. And then the other thing I bought when I was in town, just reach across, oh, hang on. The other thing that I bought when I was in town is this, and this book was £5 in the Works, and I often pop into the Works because I've become a bit of a paper and card addict since I got my Cricut machine. So the Works do really good 12 by 12 card stock, and I always have a look at the craft books because sometimes you pick up an absolute bargain, and this was only a £5. And I've seen lots and lots of people make this little Luna Lapin doll. There's also another book called Luna's Friends, I think, that you can get that comes on from this one. But, oh, they're so cute. Look at this rabbit. Oh, and all the clothes are in this book, so you can make it a full-on outfit. Look at this one. So I was thinking I would make heirloom dolls, so not necessarily the sort of thing that you play with, but something that sits on the shelf and is a bit of an heirloom and a passed down, you know, one of these days I might be a granny and I'll have made this for my niece or nephew. So yeah, and it even comes with this little cute armchair pattern as well, so I couldn't resist that book. I had to snap that one up. So yeah, that's what I've been buying. What I've been doing is I have been obviously making this kilo dress. I've made the Wendy Ward, the name of which I can't remember, dress. I've made a couple of plissé skirts. Yeah, but there has been, my opportunities have been few and far between. The kids' social lives are much more exciting than mine, let's just put it that way. So I spent a lot of time taxiing them here, there and everywhere, and we went away for a weekend. Unfortunately, it coincided with that enormous storm that we had in the UK. So there were gale force winds and driving rain whilst we sat in our caravan. So that was nice. I managed to, pick the one weekend. It's absolutely glorious today. It's almost like summer's come back. And my brain was already like, okay, I'm moving on to autumn makes. I'm thinking about sweatshirts and jackets. He's figured it out. I better go. Thanks ever so much for watching today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you at the end of the month for a makes video, and I will continue to work on my Cricut video, which I have been putting together gradually as we've gone along. So thanks very much. See you later. Happy sewing. Bye.